WESH to News a las 5 está próximo aquí en Estrella TV Orlando. Activa los subtítulos ahora para disfrutar de noticias y tiempo local con la conveniencia de subtítulos en español.
Next at 5, reopening Florida, Phase 1. The governor's put out his plan, and now it's up to our local counties to help see it through. Even with permission, some restaurants may not be able to open on Monday, while some tell us they're just not ready. And breaking news, one county is now fully reopening its beaches before the start of Phase 1, but there are still rules we'll have to follow. And we are officially counting down to Phase 1 of reopening our state. It all starts on Monday, but the governor wants to take things very slowly to keep us all safe. There have been more than 33,600 confirmed cases in our state, and almost 1,300 people have died from this virus. And right now we have live team coverage on what we might expect things to look like in Phase 1 of our new normal. Stuart Moore starts us off with a breakdown of what's going to happen starting on Monday. Stu?
Some of the big takeaway from the governor's plan yesterday is his emphasis on taking baby steps. Governor Ron DeSantis said that he's being more cautious in recommendations that we're actually giving to him. Now, Phase 1 of this plan, as we know it, begins on Monday. Restaurants can open with indoor seating at 25% capacity. There can also be outdoor seating with 6 feet between tables. Stores can also reopen, but only at 25% capacity as well, and that's it. So no bars, salons, gyms, or movie theaters, at least not yet. It also means public schools remain closed and classes continue remotely. And there's still no visits to senior care facilities like nursing homes. The last part of Phase 1 is to keep up with social distancing. That means people 65 and older and anyone with underlying health concerns should avoid large crowds, avoid visits with people other than immediate family. Basically, stay home as much as possible. For everyone else, we should stick to groups of 10 or less and keep wearing face masks while out in public. Now, as far as moving on to Phase 2, the governor said yesterday that it will be data-driven, so it will depend on things like infection rates instead of putting a timeline on when necessarily we move on to Phase 2. Summer, back to you.
All right, Sue, thank you. Breaking news just into our newsroom. Volusia County just announced that beaches will fully reopen on Saturday. This means people can sit or lay out in the sun. Social distancing rules must be followed. Groups are limited to 6 or less. Now, a lot of eyes also on Orange County and how it will handle Phase 1 of the governor's plan. WESH News' Paul Rivera joins us live right now. So, Paul, what did the mayor have to say today, and are there concerns?
Yeah, Summer, there are concerns. So take this place, for example, right? East End Market in Orlando. Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings, now they have some small shops and restaurants in there. The mayor said that restaurants, they can plan to reopen on Monday. That is, though, still following the governor's rules. So what does that mean for this place? Possibly going to have to spread out this outdoor seating here, and they're going to have to figure out how to safely get customers inside. But that's not all. They still have a few more questions.